What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite jealous hater Apoc, and welcome to the most positive and uplifting channel on the platform. So here we are yet again talking about okbaby. Now today's video really isn't about child exploitation or reenacting the pain of your children, you know, bloody thumbnails and titles or what have you, where somebody said all she does is post ads, which apparently like triggered her or something. But before we get into all that stuff, I just want to mention the biggest payout when it comes to YouTubers and vloggers or whatever is brand deals and sponsorships. They pay a hefty sum to promote their product. Okay, whatever. Some people might get $500 on a video, but that's nothing compared to what brand deals offer. So when you see your favorite YouTuber doing an ad, it is all for the money, no matter what they say. So I received a message today that hurt my soul a little bit. Now, when you hear that, you go, well, what was it? It hurt your soul? Had to be something pretty nasty, right? In her newest vlog, somebody went on about how she drinks too much Starbucks and that's why she's fat, which she's not even fat, so I don't know why they said that. It had something to do with that, which nasty comment. And there's been even people who called her kids ugly, or she has ugly babies or whatever. And whatever your opinion is, I mean, that's just wrong. You can call vloggers out on whatever you want, but when you start touching up on looks, that's crossing the line. Even I am guilty of that. I've done it a couple of times in my earlier days on YouTube, and it was wrong. You can call these people out on so much shit. You don't need to do dirty blows. But anyway, the comment hurt her soul or whatever. All you do is post ads. Someone pointing out facts hurts your soul? Why does that hurt your soul? Are you upset because they're telling you the truth? See, that's what's been going on with all these vloggers. They're no longer having children. I've said this. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care if people think I'm repetitive. KK and Baby J, Brittany and Baby, okbaby, Jeff's going to get there probably soon, and much more. All of them are peaking, and they're coming to their end of the ropes because they don't have any more kids to clickbait. I said in my last video that Jeff's kind of gets away with it because she has like the whole custody thing. She has so many kids, but eventually she will peak and she'll just be like all these other people who just post ads. okbaby is on their way too. They're done having children and just only do the complications, which sucks. But the reality of it is, if you look at their channel, they're trying to go away from the kid clickbait, even though that's what made the money. And even though they're still using it to their advantage and making money off their children, they're doing like kid clickbait, and then the next one where Kyra's like jerking Oscar off in the next vlog. It's super weird. They're trying to be like more adult, but people didn't follow them for being adults. They follow them for teen pregnancy. So when vloggers don't have any more kids and the views start to tank, they're trying to squirm and figure out what's next for them because they're going to lose out on a lot of money. You can't really change your content like that because people followed you for those moments, not for you to be an adult. DIY crap or whatever. But in replacement, until they figure out what they're going to do, is posting tons and tons of ads on Instagram or on YouTube and making a lot of money. They'll probably make 10 times the amount of money they would on a regular vlog. And they say they use the product, but they don't. I mean, Alyssa Rose keeps saying she's using different kinds of vacuums. It's like, okay, well, which vacuum are you really using? Do you use the Dirt Devil or the Shark? The next one's Dust Buster. The message came with much more than that, but it was actually a sweet DM. It just included those words. So we only got to see the part that Kyra didn't like. We actually didn't get to see what the actual message entailed. And from Kyra's words there, it wasn't bad. They weren't a jealous hater. They were just expressing themselves because they obviously are a fan of okbabies and they see the change. They see these people who didn't really start with a lot of money, who have a lot of money now. Now that the views and channel is tanking, they're changing up their content or they're posting more ads to make more money or to make up the money that they're losing. The audience sees that stuff, and then they're just going to think you're materialistic or that all you really cared about was money, which in the end, that's what it's all about. Content creators like to gaslight their audience, manipulate them into thinking that all this is for memories or that they do it for them. They want to share their life for them. But if that's the case, then why is there a dollar sign over it? Why is the video monetized? If you really didn't care about money, then demonetize yourself. It hurt my soul because I see the point of view and I try super hard to avoid that point of view. So you want to ignore what your audience is saying to you. They're saying, hey, why are you posting so many ads? They're trying to tell you that they're starting to see that you're just in it for the money. So why would you try to avoid that? This is somebody from your audience who's expressing themselves to you because they like you or love you or whatever it is. And you're trying to avoid that? Why? Why are you trying to avoid the subject? Just like all the subjects, all the conversations that vloggers try to ignore. But the conversation is starting to change and now they have to start answering for everything that they are doing. More and more people are starting to call them out, or they're just seeing them for what they truly are. Liars. It's a touchy topic for a lot of people. No, it's not. It's pretty simple, to be honest. That kind of reminds me of Jess Fam, where she says that sex and money should be talked about more because it's taboo. Yet she's been on the platform for almost 12 years and has barely scratched the surface on the topic. She says she wishes people would talk about it more. So then why don't you? Why don't you talk about it, Jess? If it's so taboo, then speak about it. Start the conversation. Quit beating around the bush. Every time Jess Fam talks about it, it's so vague. She'll say things like, yeah, I pay my kids, but I don't know what I pay my kids. I don't know what they get because I don't understand because they didn't grow up with money, even though that doesn't make any sense because you can obviously understand the percentage of what your kids are getting. And then not to mention, wouldn't you want to know what your kids are getting? And yes, you can have other people handle that for you, but that's literally the easiest way for people to take your money is by giving them full control of it. If Jess Fem hired somebody and she's letting somebody control her money without her knowing anything about it, then she's probably getting ripped off. That or she's lucky she's not, because that's the biggest way of fraud. She knew how to use her financials to get a house, to build a house, to get all this other stuff. You're telling me she doesn't know what's going to her kid's account? The fact that she's saying this speaks volumes. And it kind of looks like she doesn't pay her kids dick. But no, it's not a touchy subject at all. It's really simple. It's a touchy topic for a lot of people, but you guys know I like to keep it as real as possible. Okay, hence why for a long time she hid her shitty relationship. But yeah, she likes to keep it real. I try to spread my brand deals throughout the month, so it doesn't seem like so much. But truthfully, I get so busy, and then usually at the end of the month, I'm scrambling to get them up, which is what I believe. It gives off the feeling that I am always doing them because I post them within a few days. Alright, so let's be real here. It doesn't really matter how busy you are. Brand deals, sponsorships are easy. It's easy money. You may spend 20 to 30 minutes prepping for it, maybe even an hour prepping for a brand deal. I know there's like the complicated stuff with the emails and contracts and whatnot. That's whatever. But when you're sitting down and you're filming for it, you're not spending that much time, especially if all you're doing is talking about how great the product is. It's really not that complicated. So if she likes some sort of shampoo, Head and Shoulders or whatever, sitting down and talking about it for 5-10 minutes is a lot of time? Not really. And what's a vlogger's version of being busy? Can't imagine it takes up that much time. With that being said, I do a couple brand deals a month, and then sometimes maybe too many. But I can honestly say with 100% confidence that any product I talk about is a product I love. Not just love, but I use. Which, by the way, we're about to see is complete utter bullshit. But let's dive deep real quick. Remember when Karen from KK and Baby J posted up a video or whatever about 10 Amazon items you didn't know you needed? How did Karen not know or know if she needed the product or not if she's unboxing them? That means she never tried them. So does that mean she didn't use a product? Well, if it's not open, then she didn't use a product. That's just obviously an example. But you apply that to any of these Kyra has used a product before in a brand that she doesn't use. I mentioned before that her friend Alyssa Rose keeps going on about different kinds of vacuums. So if KK does it, her own friends do it, Jess Fam does it, you don't think Kyra's gonna do it? And she did. She does promote products she doesn't use, and she literally says it in this next part. I have turned down brand deals that were willing to pay me $25,000+. That's what some brand deals pay these people. So you think they just don't do it for money? She turned down that brand deal, but what other brand deals has she not turned down that paid similar money or even more? Even if Kyra does love the product, you didn't just do it for the money? Then why not promote the product for free? It's quite funny when they talk about stuff like this, yet they never talk about it in the actual vlog without getting paid for it. So if you love it so much, why are you only talking about it when there's a $sign over it? Makes sense, right? And I have even recently turned one down a couple weeks ago, signed the contract, tried it, and hated it. Which, lesson learned, should have tried it first. I just had heard so many good things about it. I thought it would be good. So do you remember prior where Kyra says that she only promotes products that she's loved or uses, right? Well, right here, she says the complete opposite. She literally said that she signed a contract. That kind of implies that she promoted a product that she didn't love. She tried it and hated it. but she signed a contract. So if she signed a contract, that means she got paid to use a product that she hated. That means she falsely put something out there, said she uses it and that she loved it for money. You gotta love when these vloggers just contradict themselves just in the same breath. It's insane. KK do it all the time. I think sometimes people are under the impression that influencers take every brand deal possible and that we do it for the money. Well, why else would you do it? You just said and promoted a product that you used but hated. That means you did it for the money. You only promote products that you actually do love and use when there's a dollar sign over it. Just like when you vlog and monetize all your videos. You say you do it for memories, yet you're making money on it. And I get it. Make your money, but just call it what it is. These people act like they don't care about money, but all their actions prove otherwise. In fact, their actions say that they care way more about money than anything else. She'll be like, oh, I don't just do it for the money, guys. And she'll play it on her vlog channel. Yet, if you didn't do it for money, then why do you have clickbait? Why do you use clickbait? Clickbaiting something means you specifically highlight a thumbnail, highlight a title to get people to click on your video. Why do you do that? For memories? Some of this stuff, I wonder why would you even want to remember it? But you can't say you don't just do it for money. Otherwise, you wouldn't use these certain tactics that all YouTubers use to be put out into the algorithm, to be seen, to get the most views possible. You would just do these regular vlogs without your son's bloody face on the thumbnail. You are trying to get people to click on your video. There is no other way around that. They highlight their kids' pain. They highlight their blood, thumbnails, titles, all that noise. It's hard not to believe that you guys don't do this for money. I get 5 to 10 emails a day with offers for partnerships, and I accept 5 out of 10 a month. So I turn down and ignore at least 100 plus Mathis art a month. Yeah, well, on the real, she also just said that she gets busy. So if she's busy, why would she take on more if she can't do it? Even if it was for money, if she doesn't have the time for the brand deals, she can't really accept them if she doesn't have time to promote them. So what she just said doesn't matter. I do not regret or apologize for accepting and doing the deals. I get it because I genuinely love the products. Again, she just said she signed a contract to a product that she hated. So you don't genuinely love them. You got paid for a product that you did not like. What does that mean, Kyra? These people are dumb. I'm more than grateful for the opportunity, and it also gives me a chance to be creative and do work outside of just YouTube and Instagram. These brand deals and sponsorships gives her a chance to work outside of YouTube and Instagram. But where do you think she posts the damn products? It's on her Instagram stories, on posts, or on YouTube videos. You're still working on social media. What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. It also allows us more money to spend on video ideas. Oh, what? Like the handcuff video? Handcuffed together for 24 hours? Oh yeah, I'm sure those $10 handcuffs really put you out. The, not the 100,000 you get off of YouTube, the 25 plus $1,000 you get off of your brand deals. So one brand deal is more than one vlog for sure. Probably 10 vlogs don't make a lot of money that some of the brand deals that get do. It allows us more money to spend on video ideas, build and provide for a team to create better quality content and expand our ideas and overall life and provide for ourselves by doing something we love so much. I don't doubt that they love it. It's the easiest form of money. And what does she mean a team? Did she pay the people that hold the camera for her so they can walk around and do their thing? Or is it like with Oscar when he did this little, oh, I want to be a good Samaritan, and he went off and he bought people things? Did they actually use money out of their own pockets, or was it from a brand deal or a sponsorship? A company will come in and be like, hey man, here's $10,000. Spend that on somebody. And no matter what, it's good for the person, but in all reality, it doesn't really prove that Oscar or Kyra or whoever is a good person because they spent somebody else's money. These people are not generous. They have proved over and over again that all they care about is their wallet and their wallet alone. The reason I'm addressing this is because I do love you guys and I do care what you think. Well, which is why she said she avoids this situation. You guys got us here. You are what made this all possible, and I don't take that for granted. Yeah, you do. They all do it. As far as doing this for money, we do what we love, and it started with no money. In fact, we did this for quite a while with no income from it. So it's not true, and that doesn't need much more explanation. When you start a YouTube channel, you can't just make money, even if you get 1 million hits on a video. You won't see anything from it. Rules change. to get monetized on YouTube. For me, I had to hit 1,000 subscribers and hit 4,000 hours of watch time in order to make money on the platform, right? Back then, the rules were different. You still couldn't make money right away. And I'm not really sure whatever else you had to do in order to make money, but I do know for a fact that in that era, where all these vloggers started, KK and Baby J, okbaby, where all these people started, 2015, 2016, you had to reach 10,000 subscribers. So of course, Kyra, you didn't make money right away because you literally could not do it. But then once they hit the 10,000, boom, money. KK and Baby J say the same thing. Literally, the next year after KK and Baby J started, they turned KK and Baby J into a business, a company, a year after they started making money. What does that tell you? Why would, if you don't do it for money, then why is the first thing you do when you start making some real money is turn it into a business? Because it's to make money. There's no other way around it. That's just it. Why lie about it? No one has a problem that you want to make money off of your life. It's an insane thing. But I think most people would be down for that. Although I also believe most people wouldn't exploit their children the way they do. But hey, maybe I'm just a jealous hater. But also, yes, I do want to make money from YouTube and other areas of social media because I want to be able to do it all day, every day. And even if I don't make any money from it, I cannot do it full time. I didn't know memories were work. I didn't know that creating memories for your family or for you or whatever was work. Look, I get it. Make your money, but call it what it is. That's one of the biggest issues I have with vloggers is that they just lie and gaslight and manipulate their audience when they could just tell the truth. That's what people want. If Kyra and Oscar just said, yes, we vlog for money, what's the big deal? Nobody cares, to be honest. They just care what you do with your clickbait. I love you guys. I know most of you understand, but for the few that question me for it or judge me for it, I get it. I really do. Just know I care for you and I'm grateful for the given opportunity you have given me. Yeah, they're questioning you because they're seeing a change, because before you didn't have all these brand deals and sponsorships. You were just making money from YouTube. But again, now that Kyra's done having kids, which by the way, just go back and look with what she did with her last child. She milked that baby so hard over and over and over again for content, which with vloggers using babies for clickbait is the biggest form of money, which is why they use it, which is why they've clickbait pregnancy and labor vlogs and this and that. So Kyra's last child was the last time they can do that. So they came up with all this clickbait in order to make as much money as possible off of her. And then on top of that, they're now trying to rebrand in a way, trying to do more adult-like content, even though they've never done that really much before. But the reason why they're doing this is because the K clickbait is going bye-bye. And so they're trying to find something new, otherwise it will be the end for them. That's why you're seeing all the sponsorships and brand deals and this adult stuff, because they're squirming and trying to figure out how to keep on making that money. But it won't work because people follow them for family vlogging. And if you go away from family vlogging, people are going to unfollow you. That kind of shows that they are doing it for money, because if it wasn't for money, then why the are you changing? Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's about it. Not much else to say. Just wanted to quickly touch up on the subject. Sorry for the new background, but it's just easier for me to push this type of content out for now because we're really busy behind the scenes. It also was really hot today, so I'm doing this in the dark. I'm hoping to get a new shed soon, and that's where I want to record, but for now I'm gonna have to deal with all these damn bugs. In conclusion, peace.